Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Amra and this is Amra's Beauty Blog. I'm a freelance makeup artist with a passion for all things beauty. If you're a subscriber, then a welcome return. If you like this content and would like to see more, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe now button and the notification bell for more videos uploaded weekly. So today I'm going to be talking about a new launch from Tom Ford. I recently went into my local Tom Ford and I have picked up two of the eye colour quads. So I have them in Visionaire and Meteoric. So these are the two and I will show you how they look. I'm going to be doing two different looks with the two different palettes, and I will also be trying on some lipsticks that I have bought as part of the sale that is currently on at the moment. And the colours that I've picked up are absolutely stunning. I've also decided to buy them as backup as well because they are discontinuing these colours. So I would like to reach out to you if you like the colours that appear on my skin tone, which I'm going to list as well. Please go out and buy them because they will be going out of stock. They stop making these very soon. So I thought we could start off with the first one, which is Visionaire. I've also bought the Traceless Perfecting Foundation, which I have currently on at the moment, and this is in 7.7 honey, and this is also in the sale at the moment. Usually I think this is around £77, but I managed to get it for about £44, which is a really big discount, and it's gonna last me for ages because I do have other Tom Ford foundations as well that I use in between. So let's start off with the first palette, which is Visionaire. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. So it comes in the Tom Ford packaging, and you've got the lovely packaging which has just come out of, and I'll show you how that looks like in the pouch. Then you take the pouch off. So it has the plastic bit on the top, and then these are the colours. So I will show you these up close. So it says here the eye colour quad features 4 coordinated eyeshadows in sparkling to matte finishes designed to create soft to bold, iconic Tom Ford eyes. Formulated with advanced colour processes, the luxurious finishes offer a spectrum of intensity and effects and deliver incredible shade fidelity and outstanding adhesion. So let's try this on together now. So what I'm going to do is just take it out of here, and then I'm going to use some eyeshadow brushes just to show you the look. So I'm going to take the lighter colour and I'm going to place that on my eyelid. So this is the sort of pinky colour, pinky shade on that side there. The thing with Tom Ford colours is they don't tend to tell you what the shade names are, so it's just sort of the quad and then you kind of explore. This was the colour that I was drawn to the most when I first saw this palette, and it's beautiful. I don't know if you can see that, but that's the sort of pinky shade on the top. And then I'm just going to go in with the same brush again, and I'm just going to take a sort of darker colour just to put along the outer V. So I'm just going to take the slightly browner colour, which is there, and take my crease brush. So this is the Sonia G Classic Crease. And I'm just going to dab it on the outside of my eye. Just place it on the outer V. And just blend those two colours together. And I'll do the same thing with the other shade. And they complement each other really well, these two colours. Very, very pretty. So I'm just blending it out. And what I'm going to probably do is take one of the other colours. So there's a sort of greeny colour and then the brown. So I'm going to mix those two together and then line it underneath my eye. So I'm going to take my Sonia G flat definer brush and I'm just going to mix the two colours in now and just work it on the lower lash, just so you can see how pretty that is. And then I'll do the same on the other side. I have to tell you that it's beautiful. Once you have it on, it's really, really pretty. And then if you wanted to, you can always like take the darker colour and just line it. Just go on the top bit of your eye and just line it a little bit. You feel that it needs a bit of depth. Just on the top part of your eye. So That's really, really nice. And then you've got the sort of lighter gold colour in the top left. So what I might do is take a different brush, so a bit more pointed. So I'm going to take my Sonia G Pencil Pro and go into the gold. And I think this is a really good highlight colour. So I'm just going to go into the inner corners of my eye with the gold shade. Just dab it like so, and then I think the pink has disappeared a little bit. I'm just going to go in again with the pink slightly and then just dab it on the centre of my lid just to give a bit of colour back, so you can see the pink come through. And if you want to, you can just tap the excess off and just blend the edges. So take the darker shade again and just blend again into the outer V. Well, that's lovely. So I'm just taking that out a little bit on both sides and then just blending it out. And then it probably just needs a mascara, so I will put on a mascara and I'll show you what that looks like. I'll get one of the Tom Ford blushes so you can see what that looks like, and then we'll do a lip together. Go. So that is the mascara, and the texture of the shadows are so buttery. It's really, really lovely. So what I thought I would do is I would take the Tom Ford blush, which I have here in the colour Ravish, and I would put that on my cheek so you could see how that looks as a full look. And then I'm going to put some lipstick on for you as well. So I'm going to take my Sonia G Chigi brush, so this is my Pro brush, and I'm just going to put that into the powder. So this is the blush. This is going to be a really lovely blush. I'm just going to blend that out. And I kind of like to sometimes play around with the blush. Sometimes it's nice to have it on the apples of the cheek, but with Tom Ford, I think because of the way the colours are, it's quite nice to have that kind of sort of fashion look. So I'm just going to take it up like this rather than just put it on the apples of the cheek. And just put it a little bit on the temple and then put that on like that. And I'm absolutely loving the shadow. I think it's really, really pretty. And I'm just gonna blend the blush like so. So it's really lovely, and this particular colour Ravish looks really good against my skin tone, I think. So now we're going to try the lipsticks that I bought. So I've bought 3 new colours that I wanted to show you today. And those 3 are Discretion, Vain and Magnetic Attraction. These 3 colours are half price, so normally they're £40 and I think I spent 28 on each of them, which was amazing and great value for money. I love these so much, and I'm going to show you a finished look with one of the colours right now. So what I thought would look really lovely with this look is the colour Vain, and what's lovely about this particular colour is there's little specks, if you look at the lipstick, of sort of gold specks, and I think this would look really lovely with this as a completed look. So I'm just going to take my palette and I'll use the mirror and apply the lipstick. So this is the lipstick Vain. As you can see, that's got the Tom Ford imprinted inside. And this is in the colour Vain, and I absolutely adore this lipstick. This lipstick kind of has a bit of a cool tone, but at the same time looks really pretty against my skin tone. I really, really love it, and I love the way that it works with this particular palette as well. It's really, really complimentary, and actually it complements the colour that is on the top left here really, really well, and I really, really like this. And it feels really nice and moisturising. I can't believe they're discontinuing this colour, and I am going to get a backup because once this is finished I won't be able to get any more. So I am really loving this colour, and I'll show you the other 2 colours as well, but this is Vain. So this one is in Magnetic Attraction. It feels really, really nice on. It feels very moisturising, and I really like it. It's a really nice deep sort of brown, and a colour that I could imagine wearing quite a fair bit in the autumn winter. It's a really lovely colour. So what I thought we could do together is I could apply the Traceless Perfecting Foundation again, so you can see what it looks like. This is my bare skin now, and then I'm going to apply this with my fingers and you'll see what the finish is like. So you take, it's in a pump format, and then you literally like pump what you need. So I take about 2 pumps, my entire face, and then I'm just going to twist it back. And then I'm going to show you what this looks like now. So literally on both sides. I'm just putting that into my skin, and you should be able to see the finish, which is really, really nice. So the colour Honey is a really good match. So I don't know if you can see that, but my skin looks nice and even with the foundation on, just like so. And then now we're going to try the other palette. The other palette is called Meteoric, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. So this is more of a cooler, there's no pink in here, but more of a cooler tone. So I'm just going to show you how that looks. So this is the palette Meteoric. So there are a lot more sort of shades I can use just as a base. So I'm going to take the lighter shade on the end here and use this as a transition colour. Just tapping into the product now. And it's a really lovely, that you can see, transition colour. It's quite similar to my skin tone. So I'm literally just going in like so. And it's really smooth, feels really, really nice on. The 2 top colours have a shimmer to it, so I'm not going to use that just yet. I'll probably use that as a topper, but for the moment I'm just taking those 2 shades. And then I'm going to take the sort of brownier colour and then do an outer V. I definitely would say this palette is more like an everyday palette, just because the colours are quite neutral, whereas the other one just has that pop of pink, which is quite nice for the evening. This you could do a smoky eye with really easily as well. So I've got the colours on the outer V now. I have the transition colour that I put on top, and then what I might do is take the sort of shinier colour, and I'm literally going to dab that onto my lid, and I don't think it's picking up a major amount of product. So what I might do is just use my finger, which would probably be better, and then just dab that into colour, and it's kind of got a greyish undertone. So I'm just going to go, yeah, that's much better. Take the colour and literally dab it on the centre of my lid, just to let it pop. So I'd say it's definitely much more of a sort of cooler palette, this one. And it's giving me a really nice sort of pop in the centre of the lid. I might take my Sonia G flat definer brush and go into the darker shade and then just line underneath with the darker colour. Which is really nice. And then there is one more colour which I could probably just use my fingertips, but I could take my little finger and then just dab it on the inner corners of my eyes, which is kind of like similar to the other palette where there was a bit of a highlight, and I don't know if you can see that, but I've got that on the inner part of my eye. So I definitely would say this is more of a cooler look, and it's really, really nice. It's definitely like a smoky eye kind of look. You can definitely play around with the colours more. I mean, I could even take the brown again and just put that on the outer corner just to add a bit more depth and I've done that now. So I'm now going to add my blush. I'm going to use the same blush that I used before, which is the colour Ravish. Taking my Sonia G Inner Goat Cheese Pro brush again, going into the colour, which is there, and just gonna go with the apples now of my cheeks to just emphasize that more. So it's a different look to the other one. Just smiling, getting the apples of the cheek, and then just blending out a bit just so they're not too circular. And that is that. And then we're going to use the last lipstick that I bought, which was in Discretion, and this colour has more of like a purple tone to it. So let's apply Discretion together. And I love, love, love this colour too. This one is really nice. It's got a lovely purpley undertone to it. It's really lovely, and it really complements this look as well. So I really like this too. So this is the completed look of the second look, and I will list all the products that I used below. I really love these two palettes. I didn't know these were actually being launched. Apparently these were launched just before lockdown happened, and I never really got the opportunity to go in, so I've now been getting both of them, and I wanted to show you how they look on my sort of skin tone, and you can see the two looks that I've created. I also love the lipsticks that I purchased. I also purchased another lipstick in the colour Sugar Glider. I think that's been discontinued. Sugar Glider is a lovely kind of light mauve colour, and I might just show you that. So I'm going to do that now. So what I thought I'd do is bring Sugar Glider to show you, just because this is the one that I currently use. I bought a backup, but I think it's something that I think a lot of people would really like, and it looks really good on my skin tone. So this is Sugar Glider. I'll show you what that looks like on screen. So let's do this one together. As you can see, it's a lot more wearable than all the colours that I have previously shown you today, but it is, like I said, a beautiful, beautiful colour, and I wish they didn't discontinue it, and I wish I could buy more backups, but it's just so hard because, yeah, obviously I want to show you as many beauty products as possible, and buying those backups will cost a lot in the long run. But yeah, this is Sugar Glider. So yeah, if you have any comments, it would be lovely to hear from you. Have you picked up anything from the Tom Ford sale? Tom Ford are doing a sale at Selfridges, and John Lewis are price matching, and I know there are other places that may be price matching. I think Fenty's are doing the same price as well, but it is definitely worth looking, because all the lipsticks, that the ones I've shown you, there are a lot more as well, have been reduced by half price, so it's worth looking right now and getting backups. And like I said, the foundation that I showed you that I have on today, this is it's probably 30% off, so it was 77 down to 44 or something, so it's really reasonable. So if you're going to get anything at the moment, definitely have a look. So yeah, if you like this video, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for similar videos that are upcoming, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thank you.